Hey snowboarders, JG here at Ski Essentials, talking about our 2024 on snow test, and today I'm talking about the K2 Excavator. You know, K2's been making snowboards for 35 years, and they took a lot of, what they knew from building skis and took it right into snowboarding 35 years ago, and it really shows in their board line and how the boards are riding and the feedback we've been getting on the boards. The Excavator is one of the, more testers rode this board in our tests. It's a board that, it comes in a number of sizes. It's more of a unisex size board, so it starts down in 42 and goes all the way up into the 60s. And it's a board that it's a directional shape board, has 20 millimeters of taper, has camber. It's got carbon forks in the tail. It gives you a lot of back foot power off your tail. It's got a dual radius side cut, so that means like when you're entering in your turn, the middle of your turn, and your exit of your turn, it's a different side cut radius within the side cut for the entry, middle, and exit of your turn. The board is. I know what's interesting about this board is that I ride this board in mainly a 46 and a 50 length. I also have ridden it in a 142 and a 154 when I'm out west. So just similar in surfing, I have the same shape board in the multiple sizes. So I'm not changing, I'm just changing the size of the board, not the construction or the shape. And I ride the 150 pretty much. That's my favorite board that I go to all the time. And I still switch a lot on this board. Don't think you can't ride switch. It rides new snow in the trees really well. It's stable. It turns really well on groomers. It's a really good all-around board that a lot of people really enjoy. It has biax glass, and that means the glass configuration is at a 0.90, and that gives it a lot of foot control. You can twist the board torsionally, yet it's stiff longitudinally. Eric rode this board and gave it an overall rating of an 8. Justin gave it a 9, and Paquette gave it a 10. And she said it was her favorite board in the test, and she rode it both in a 54 and 58. What's nice about it is it's not like an alternative shape, so it could be your everyday board easily, or it could be your second board or your powder board. So it's at the right price, and it's in the upper $500 range, and you just can't, I can't say enough about it, and you really can't go wrong. So the K2 Excavator is a really good looking board. It has camber with a kind of a medium flex to it. I'd give it like a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10 on the flex rating. And just like the name says, this, it really Excavator really like digs trenches and carving. And it's a downsized board too. It's a no compromise downsized board. So K2 recommends that you downsize 5 centimeters up to 5 centimeters in length. So don't be afraid to downsize and get all the benefits without compromising, not changing your riding style or anything. You're just getting a board that's a little bit more maneuverable, a little bit quicker turning, shorter length, less weight, better in the trees, better in the air. Just all around, shorter boards are kind of nice, and this is kind of on a little bit wider platform, so that's where you downsize the length, but the width is a little wider, and that makes the board nice and stable. So take a look, one of my favorites for sure, and highly recommended.